Hello everyone, I hope your day is going well and welcome to this episode of Crambush's Guide. Last episode we went over the mechanics of animation and some of the key differences between the various kinds. And today we'll be going over some basic equipment you may need, as well as the stop motion program DragonFrame. Here we go! So for equipment, really the only essential things you need to do stop motion animation are as follows. You're going to need a table or another flat surface to animate on, whether that be one made specifically for this purpose or a desk you happen to have around. It doesn't matter that much. You'll need a camera that's mounted on a tripod or fixed to some other secure place. Remember, we want the camera to stay in the exact same spot throughout the animating process. Otherwise, there'll be a constant earthquake happening that none of your characters will even seem to notice. Then after that, you'll need a constant light source, like a big light or just a lamp if that's all you have. Don't use the sun or a light from a window, it will move a lot. In fact, do your best to cover all windows so as to leave no evidence of the outside world. There you go. Now nothing can hurt you. And that's really all you need to start out. If you wanted to, you could just animate without any software, but you would have no idea what your animation would look like until you finish, which isn't ideal. That's where the next part comes in. Yay! This is DragonFrame, a stop-motion program that's used by many big stop-motion companies, including Leica. It has a bunch of tools that help make the animation process a lot less strenuous and unpredictable. That being said, it is rather expensive, so if you don't think you want to invest that much money in software you may not use for a long time, there is Monkey Jam, which is completely free as far as I know. But I don't know how good it is, because I've never used it before, but I mean, it's free. So yeah. Anyway, there is a trial version of DragonFrame that you can download for free, but it only lasts for 30 days, so keep that in mind. On to DragonFrame's features. This is what you'll most likely see when you open up DragonFrame. This is the animation window, and you'll be spending most of your time on the screen. Right smack dab in the middle is the live view window, which is showing you exactly what your camera's capturing via USB. I should note that DragonFrame is mainly meant for DSLR cameras, but there is a full list of cameras that are compatible, and I'll put that in the description. Up at the top left, there's an inset which has various tools to help you out, such as zooming in if you zoom in, drawing if you need to draw something that your objects on the screen need to line up with, onion skin which actually overlays the last frame into the live view so you can line up things pretty well, chroma key which is chroma key, a lineup layer which is sort of like onion skin but you can overlay any image you want onto the live view, and then other things I have no idea. Anyway, down below the live view window is the timeline which shows you every image you've captured along with the live view, so you can scroll through using the arrow keys. It's nice. And then below the timeline there's even more options such as your aspect ratio, which you can change into the different things. I usually use 16:9 because that's the normal widescreen of most things today. This button toggles between resolutions for your preview. This button toggles between the live view and the last frame you took. This button reverses the playback, so if you need to reverse it for some reason, you'd use that button. Another option for onion skin, which is the same as the one in the top left. Adding black frames to the end. Use this if you want to loop the playback instead of just having it stop after playing the whole thing. And then short play, which just plays a little bit of the animation so you can see how you're doing. And then the frame rate, which right now is set at 24 frames, because I like 24 frames. And then there's this stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's probably important. But I've never used it, so maybe it's just a pretty thing, so it's stupid. I mean, you can draw in it, so that's fun. Alright, next, if you go up to the top right, you'll see that we're in the animation window, and you can go over to this one, which is the cinematography window. And again, you have your live view right in the middle, and over here there's stuff. And then camera settings, which we'll get into in a few episodes. Trust me. And once again, you have your timeline, but also on this screen, you have a high resolution preview, so you can zoom in on your live view to focus things more clearly. And next to the cinematography window is the audio window, which lets you upload audio like speech or whatever, so you can line it up easier to your animation as you go along. That's all I can really think of, so I think that's it for this episode. I know it's kind of a short one, but we'll get more in detail as things go along. Alright, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.
When I was young,